Can you meet your divine counterpart when either you or your twin flame is already married? The simple answer is yes, you can. But, and this is the big but, your twin flame comes in to activate you. You want to focus on them and make it just about love and romance. But they are your soul. They are you just in another incarnation. They are there to awaken you to your truth. So, instead of looking at the distortion, and most divine feminines will then, when they meet their divine counterpart, when they're already married, they will go, okay, I am only going to leave that marriage if you are available for me. The twin flame journey, and I want to make this very clear, is not an affair. If you try and treat the twin flame journey like a secret affair and sneak around, it will backfire in you. Why? Because a twin flame journey is about you coming into full soul alignment, fully embodying that divine feminine frequency, coming into sovereign energy. So at first, you may try and keep it as a secret affair. You may try and keep it as this love affair. But let me reassure you, this will never ever last, because this journey is an awakening to truth, to your authentic truth. So the first and foremost thing that you need to do is come into wholeness and fullness and go, okay, is my marriage that I am in now, is this in pure alignment with my sovereign self, with my sacred self? Does it fill me with abundance? Does it fill me with divine essence? Does it make me, am I in surviving or am I in thriving in this marriage? And from that, it will give you the stepping stones in order for you to come into inner union. It is really, really difficult to meet your divine counterpart when you are already married or they are already married. But this video is there to give you the absolute truth that you cannot treat it like an affair. You treat it like an affair and you will go into chaotic energy. Both twins have to be in that sacred, pure energy. They cannot be sneaking around. And so the first thing that you need to do is soul inquire, divine feminine. And the first soul inquiry that you take is not about divine masculine, but is about the marriage or the relationship that you are in now. Asking yourself, is this whole? Is this fullness? Is this causing me to thrive? Does this bring me sovereignty and sacred energy? And if it doesn't, well, that's the first thing that you need to focus on. Now, this can take time for you to unpick. And remember, the divine feminine, well, both you and the divine masculine are expanding and growing through the journey. The reasons why the reunions come in, because the reunion where divine masculine comes back in is to activate you, but also to show you your truth. Whenever you have expectations on the divine masculine of what they are going to do, they will show you nothing. Whenever you have judgment on the divine masculine, that maybe they're not leaving their relationship, or maybe they're coming in and out but it's not suiting you. This is not about you judging. This is not about you focused on outcome or having expectations. This is all about you, divine feminine, going, what is sacred to me? What is sacred to my heart? What is sacred to my soul? What am I fully embodying? Because it is only when divine feminine fully embodies that inner union and comes into that Christ conscious frequency, does it allow divine masculine to start to shift into a higher frequency. You see, You as a divine feminine, you hold the positive charge. You hold the powerful charge. Your charge is the one that is controlling the energy and the frequency in this. When you shift, it allows the divine masculine to see the truth and shift and meet you there. But if you try and treat it like an affair and you come into the distortion, because that's what you're doing, you are lying to yourself and coming into the distorted energy, you will loop in pain, in endless searching over and over and over again. So you holding the positive charge allows the energy and the frequency and the connection to up level and upgrade. As you up level and upgrade, it ripples through to the divine masculine. Remember, you are the same energetic frequency. It's just that you hold the positive charge, they hold the negative charge. So they are always responding to your energy and frequency. So if you are constantly focused on the divine masculine, because you now are focused outside of the self, not working on the inner union, you are focused looking outside of the self on the distortion divine masculine. Guess what? The divine masculine focuses outside of themselves. And so they will do that through work, through exercise, through drink, through drugs, through other relationships, anything to stay in that distorted energy. The key to this is to go, I set you free. In that distorted energy, I set you free. And I work deep on myself. I look at everything going on in my world and what isn't sacred and what isn't in a thriving, abundant love energy, then I start to let it dissipate. Remember, divine feminine, this is a forward moving journey, but you treat this as an affair, you treat it as a normal soulmate relationship, you will stay in a never ending loop. This is an awakening journey, and it's about bringing all the energy and the power back to you. Twins do meet when they are married. Why? Because marriage really is a 3D aspect. Twin flames are not created in the 3D. It is one energetic system, and it is the soul that orchestrates the journey. And so the soul orchestrates it when you are ready to awaken to your divine sacred truth. I hope this helps. I know that this is a really tough subject, and I know that if you've met your divine counterpart while either one of you are married, it can cause you so much pain. But the way to move out of this divine feminine is to bring the power back, is to let go, to release. And the first thing that you need to do is detox. The next thing that you need to do is surrender. And then when they start to come back in, is balance the energy, balance your frequency, and alchemize anything that is distorted. If you need more help and support on your journey, then my Twin Flame course is there. It's the A to Z of the journey. You also get access into my support group to help and support you. There's over 70 hours of coaching on there. It's there to help and support you. It's not full of pink fluffy stuff, I will warn you. So if you're still stuck in the fantasy and the pink fluffy stuff, I'm not your girl. But if you are ready to shift, then come along and check out my website. It's 3 W's, catsacredsoul.com. From my heart to your heart, I send you so much love. Have a beautiful, blessed evening.